Shannon Sharpe, my colleague at ESPN. The Hall of Fame tight end was sued on Sunday by a woman proceeding under the name Jane Doe. The 13-page civil complaint filed in Nevada alleges that Sharpe committed assault, sexual assault, and sexual battery. The plaintiff alleges Sharpe sexually assaulted her several times at the end of 2024 and the beginning of 2025.
Stephen A. Jackson, Stephen A. Smith, man. I think you want to get your co-worker, Shannon Sharpe, fired from ESPN and let go. Man, we about to see a part 3. Another Skip Bayless situation all over again, man. Shannon Sharpe just got hit with a lawsuit. Get in the chat if you familiar with it, and maybe y'all could update me more on exactly the specifics, because I did not go through the whole lawsuit. It was too much, but I know it was for $50 million, or it is for $50 million. And I know that the Jan Doe, they didn't say her real name, but they're calling her Jan Doe. Y'all could get in the chat and say how old she was at the time. I think I read it, but I'm not gonna even say it for I ain't trying to get sued for no defamation or none of that. So y'all get in the chat, tell me how old the lady was. But I'm hearing she was of age, but I'm not 1,000% sure. So get in the chat, tell me her age if y'all know. But yes, Stephen A. Smith just did a 10-hour segment on it about the allegations and whatever, and just I don't know if his boss made him come out and talk about it, or if he decided to do that on his own. But if he did decide to do it on his own, man, you want him gone, man. You know y'all work for Disney. Y'all under First Take is under Disney Network. You know, that's kid friendly. So Shannon Sharpe already had that one strike when he was on live, going in somebody's guts, going in a woman's guts on live. Yeah, he was rearranging them guts, and you hear him grounding, sounding like a monkey, doing all that hollering on live, talking about he didn't know he was on live. I think the girl went live, pressed live on his page, and then put it down. That's what it kind of looked like, allegedly. But so Shannon Sharpe already on a thin ice. They let him slide with that because he was only working at the network for like a month or two, but the numbers was going through the roof. The numbers had doubled, so they wasn't about to just let him go. And he had just did that Cat Williams interview. Shannon Sharpe, that played a huge part in him not getting fired. I ain't gonna lie, that Cat Williams interview, he just did that, and he already did like 50 million views in like a week off that. How much money is that, chat? 50 million views on YouTube. So they seen he was #1 trending that whole time, like when he getting out the car with them tight clothes on. Get in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. That video, he getting out the black truck with them tight workout clothes on or whatever he had. But yeah, man, Stephen A, man, he just talked about it, went into semi details on what happened, but he ain't supposed to be shining no light on that. Even though a lot of people already gonna hear about it or done heard about it, Stephen A has like the biggest sports channel with like First Take and stuff. So he has a big voice, and it would shine a lot more light on it if he didn't. So, but there's people I know he wouldn't have spoke on it, that topic. If one of his real friends got in trouble, he's not gonna come on First Take and talk about it. He's not gonna do no YouTube videos about it. If one of your best friends like get a DUI or something, he ain't gonna go on First Take and talk about it. But so it's like he trying to get Shannon Sharpe fired, man. Y'all could say I'm wrong. Y'all get in the chat, and if y'all understand where I'm coming from.
I'm outside, I'm trying to get with you. This no free car, this a rental. Spin your blocks and shots out the window. Free my dog up out that candle.